Yes, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the TG podcast. It's that time again where we go talk everything Arsenal, and as always, we're with the regulars. We do have one guest coming very, very soon. He's running a bit late, but he'll be with us in the next couple of minutes or so. But yes, we have to go through that awful game last night. Still fuming about it. Still can't get over it today. We lose 2-0 to West Ham. We lost 2-0 to West Ham last night at the Emirates. And awful performance, awful result as well. We're going to go through a few individual performances as well, which I want to talk about in terms of the players which are not performing this season, and we've got to talk about that. Sign a striker now as well, people. That is what we need to do, and we're also going to be talking about the next game. Have to bounce back away at Craven Cottage on Sunday. But yeah, how are we doing, Seb and Rory, man? Apart from Arsenal.
Well, these things really take it out on me, especially when you go to the game and it was awful. It was diabolical.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, Seb actually went to the game. It's pissing down the rain, yeah, and he wasn't one of those fans who left early. He stayed to the full 90, and he said he sent us backstage how awful it was getting home, weren't it, Seb?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So
the thing is, I'm on a week. I've got a week off from work. I just literally slept in till 1 p.m. and then I was just still on my mind then. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And this is concerning now.
Yeah, it sure is concerning.
It is.
We have to definitely bounce back against Fulham, but I'll start with you, Seb, because obviously you was at the game. You saw it. I mean, me and Rory was both doing watch-alongs. We was watching from our TVs, but you was actually there, man. Talk to me about that. For me, absolutely awful result. Performance-wise, again, we talk about this defensively performance. Zinchenko, Gabriel, don't know what they're thinking at the back. The corner, letting our ex-player, by the way, Seb, who we rejected, Arsenal rejects in 2018, we've been to Germany, score against us. And this ain't the first time Arsenal players have scored against us, people who used to play for us. I mean, we've seen it so many times in the past. But so that's another one to add to the list. And then the thing that got me the most, and I say it every single game, it seems like this season, is this attack. This final third has been shocking this season. I go to the game against Aston Villa, right? When we lost the game 1-0, we dominated the possession, and it's all about, we're talking about controlling games here, yeah? We can control games in possession. They don't win you football matches. The amount of chances that we've missed in that West Ham game, I'm going to particularly dig out Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, and Saka, because the only positive from the game, and a player who can only set that high for me, right, is Martin Odegaard. He's the only player creating chances, giving it absolutely everything, right? Because he's the only player come up the pitch and say, I actually did something.
He was holding on to the ball for too long.
This is a thing. This is exactly what he's doing as well. I was saying it in my watch, and I was like, why are we dilly-dallying with it? We keep taking too many touches in the box. It's so reminiscent to the game I watched. I watched Everton Man City, Seb, right? And Everton, the first half, was superb defensively, but Man City, they kept dilly-dallying with it. And it took Phil Foden to say, you know what, screw this, and have a rocket to get Man City going. We didn't have that against West Ham. We kept overthinking it, overplaying it, yeah. And Jesus having two big chances that he completely missed, two big headers that he completely missed. I don't know what's happened to Martinelli, Seb. So much went wrong, and it's not looking good for us, let's be honest. But Seb, what do you make of the game, bro?
Oh, disgusting. Wasn't. The thing is, it's no good having all that possession, but we didn't really do much with the ball. And 30 shots, yes, but let's be honest, which one of those could you really say was a real effort on goal, where the keeper really had to work hard to save that, or they defended hard? Didn't have to do that. All our shots were just hit at the keeper with no power. And also, Agbona, he had like the easiest game of his life. It was all bread and butter work because our final ball was pathetic. And you can say this, it happens in games, but the fact is, this happened at Villa. This happened at Newcastle.
Yeah.
You could even say it happened at Liverpool a bit. Happened at Brighton a bit, but we were lucky we scored twice. The only difference between Brighton and these other games, we didn't score. And trust me, that game could have gone on another 90 minutes. We probably still would not have scored. It was that poor in front of goal. And the thing is, when you don't take your chances, when you're on top and you've got that possession, you are leaving yourselves very open. Because we all know the other team can just have 1 minute, one moment, bang. Because they only have 3 shots on goal all game. 2 of them in the net. 1 of them was a penalty miss. But the thing is that we had all that possession, but we didn't do anything much with the ball. It was so slow. It was passive. It was sideways. Shocking. And it was like what you were seeing in the olden days. It was like, yeah, this is really worrying now that we haven't been anywhere near our best this season. Nowhere near. And eventually you have to click into gear. You can't be dropping points. All 3 points are home to West Ham. You just can't. And I don't mean to be mean to Declan Rice because he's been brilliant, but I'm sorry, that was a shocker. That was a shocker. Did
it was.
Even get to him? I'm sorry. That was the worst performance.
I think we missed Havertz, Seb.
Yeah, it's mad that we're saying this. It's mad. But that just shows you how bad it really was. And our attackers. Trossard, he's not a left midfielder.
No,
he hasn't even looked good recently. He's not. And the thing is that when it's not going well, what you do is you look at your bench and see, right, who can we bring off? It's pretty clear and obvious. Again, I've been saying this when I come on here most weeks. He doesn't have faith or trust that bench.
No,
he doesn't. And what
so what player? I looked at it before the game. I was like, if we can see even the Liverpool game, I'm like, if we need a goal, what players are going to come on and really change the game?
Oh, no one last night. Usually, you do a straight tactic for Trossard and Martinelli. That's what you usually do.
That is it, though.
We didn't even have that option.
No.
He said you're bringing people on who you clearly don't have any confidence in, and he clearly doesn't trust. And no wonder when they came on the pitch, they looked lost.
Yeah.
No wonder. Because this manager doesn't trust him. And if he doesn't trust him, then he bin in January. Smith Rowe, go. I like you, go. You're not good enough. Nkea, not good enough, go. Nelson, if he can't be trusted, go. Because there's assets there that we can actually move on and we can actually get some money so we can actually get in that striker that we need to get some goals. And I'm hearing worrying things as that, strikers are top priority. We keep hearing, defender, midfielder. Well, I'm telling you what, you better be kidding me there. Better be kidding me. And I know it doesn't help when Saka, Martinelli, Hayes and Jesus are all completely off form at the same time. Yeah. I know that doesn't help, and that is a fact. But the thing is, you've got 2 youngsters there that are still trying to learn the game. You've got 2 youngsters there, and Jesus, as good as he is, he isn't a prolific striker. I'm sorry, that free header, you've got to be doing better than that. You've got to be doing better than that. And West Ham's goal, yes, okay, it probably did go off. I know you can't necessarily say if you can't prove it, or you can't have full concrete evidence. But yeah, you can look at that as saying that was probably a turning point because those things can be. But at the same time, what exactly were we doing before then? And then what are we doing to rectify that? Because we were playing exactly the same way in that second half and in that first half, exactly the same way. And it is very worrying because everyone was saying, Man City are out of this title race, which they never were in the first place. Never were. How can you ever write them off after what they did last season and what they've done in previous seasons and when they've been in the race with Liverpool? How can you ever say that? Now, if they win their game in hand, they go above us. Liverpool now 2 points ahead of us. If Aston Villa have been winning their games, they would be above us. Spurs, I think, they're only 4 points behind us. It's worrying. It really is. It's worrying. I know we're halfway through the season and there's still a long way to go. But these performances are so worrying and they're so dull. They're so dire. Just done like, when is it actually going to click? When? If these people are off form, you can't drop them because there's no one in the bench to replace
That's the
them.
issue.
Then why do we keep giving these windows 7, 8 out of 10?
How we spent 700 million, Seb, and we still have this issue.
Yeah, we spent that money and we still haven't got a proper bench. And then people can still argue maybe the first team isn't good enough to win the league. But the thing is, we should not be in this situation now, and we certainly should not be going backwards from last season. This time last season, after 19 games, we were on 50 points. Now we're on 40.
Sure.
I'm sorry, that ain't acceptable. And it's been coming. A defeat has been coming.
Look at the games this season. Like even like the Chelsea game, like we went 2-0 down. We rode a lot to come back in that. The Luton Town game as well, when we took Declan Rice to score last minute against Luton.
Exactly. And I said in that game, I was worried.
Fulham.
And then said, "Oh, why are you overreacting? We won the game. Oh, it happens. This is why. Because I can see what's coming. I can see it."
Yeah.
I'm not having all this excuse with people saying, "Oh, but we're still another window away from really challenging." What? How much money have we spent? How much money?
Facts.
And it's not City above us, it's Liverpool. And look at what they've had to go through. They are in the Europa League. They have had to rebuild their entire midfield. Mane and Firmino have gone. They still don't even know their best front line. So I'm sorry, that is not an excuse. It's just one. And they've spent a lot less than we have. A lot less in that time. A lot less.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Yes, we do have to ask questions. And people keep saying, "Oh, why is it after every defeat? Oh, you always don't like fans getting on the manager's back, getting on, overreacting that lot." Because we want to win.
Facts.
We want to win. This is a big football club, a demanding fan base. You look at Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Look at how they act when they defeats. And look at how their fans react. No wonder they win things all the time. And we were moving to the Emirates to be on that level.
100%.
It's just so worrying. And defeats like this, you could not be having if you want to win titles. Yes, I know they can happen. Because I remember last season, City lost against Brentford at their place. Yes, I know it can happen. But the thing is, you want to actually see something. And then people can say, "Oh, but the performances are good. We're just not putting the ball in the net." Well, how long has this been going on for now? If it was just a one-off and it was just one of those games, fine. But it ain't, as I said. I said earlier, when we played Villa, when we played Newcastle, when we played Liverpool, I'm going to argue that because we had chances to put that game to bed. And even you could also look at Brighton, but we were lucky we did score twice because if we hadn't done, that would have been points dropped. Now it's been caught up. It's been caught up with us, and this is worrying going into this busy period and the second half of the season. And without addition to January, I'm sorry, we ain't winning this title. I just don't know if we can do this.
Nah. I mean, I agree as always with what you said there, Seb. And look, we've all got eyes. I mean, we've all been saying we've not have been as in terms of performance-wise, we haven't been as good as we were last season in terms of we was absolutely blitzing teams last season.
Why are we going backwards from last season? We've gone backwards. We should be going forwards.
The thing is, everyone's talking about, "Oh, but Arteta playing this controlling system, yeah? We're dominating possession, but we're not doing anything with the possession."
Goals win you games. Possession don't
There we go.
Crash.
And we're not taking our chances. We've not been clinical enough this season.
No. What great chances have we actually created? What great chance did we have in that game? What good chance? We didn't. Diddy Danny. Like I said, Abonna had in the easiest game of his life. Mavropanos, good game. They had their two main centre backs missing.
And Seb,
had to go.
Ogbonna's like 36 years old as well, by the way.
That got me.
And they had Paqueta taken off at half time. Antonio missing. Fulham, who were playing at the weekend, destroyed that lot 5-0. Destroyed them.
Facts. No, absolutely.
Yeah, with us, we can't score. Then they have a couple chances, bang.
How many goals did Fulham score against them lot?
5.
And we've got them next.
Crazy. I don't even
Crying out
remember. I
loud.
don't remember West Ham having other than goals, having a real
They
clear-cut
didn't.
chance.
No, they didn't. They didn't. I was there. They did not.
Yeah,
They didn't.
there we go.
Sums it up. Villa didn't have many chances apart from a goal.
Yeah,
Brighton didn't have a chance, and they had one shot at the end, which we nearly blew, and they would have equalised. They had one great chance at the end. We nearly blew that one.
I even go back to the game like Wolves said, yeah, like we scored 2 quick goals and then we completely switched off, and then they got a goal back, and it's panic station for the last 20 minutes.
Exactly. This is why I've been concerned, because it will catch up on you eventually. It will, even if it's not now. Further down the pipeline, in the coming games, it will catch up on you. And that's what's been happening. It's all caught up on us. All has.
Facts. Yeah. I couldn't agree more, Seb. Let me come to you, Rory, man. Obviously, I know you came on my corny show, but yeah, have you recovered after that, bro? Or you still
Not really.
still fuming, but what's your whole thoughts on that, bro?
Weak, feeble, abject performance. I thought we started the game really well in the opening 15, and then it went to pot afterwards. I mean, Mikel Arteta's got to change something. I'm telling you now, right? I saw this staggering stat yesterday in all of our games that we have lost this season in Villa, Newcastle, and West Ham. We have had, I think it's 56 shots in total, and we've scored none. Like, are you joking? Not one of our players have scored more than 5 goals this season. Is not acceptable if you're going for a title charge. It's not. And some of these players just need to get binned. I'm sick to death of people telling me we've got great squad depth. Oh, you know, Reece Nelson, great moment against Bournemouth earlier on this year. You've got Smith Rowe, the Croydon De Bruyne. We've got him to come on. Please, wake up. All right?
Yeah.
Some of these fringe players are not good enough. And a lot of these first team players have either dropped off a level or they're bang average. Right? I look directly towards Ben White, especially. Right? Shocking. He has been dreadful for months.
Yeah.
Right? This guy,
There's no
for some weird reason, has told himself, you know what? I'm just going to watch Saka and Odegaard get doubled up on. Yeah? With his hands behind his back, he's just going to stand there. Go on. All the best. What's that all about? Fucking move, man. I've seen enough of this guy playing at right back, right? And no wonder I do defend David Raya, because we've got 2 fullbacks who can't fucking defend. Ben White, 1v1 defending, shocking.
Yeah.
Zinchenko, why are you sticking your arse in the way whilst Gabriel is trying to clear the ball? And, oh my days, when the ball hit the back of the net, he didn't even try to clear it off the line. I know it's point blank range and there's not a whole lot you can do. But the moment the action was happening, he stuck his hand up. Stop the ball and then make your judgments.
Yeah.
Right? Either bin this guy, I'm talking about Zinchenko, bin this guy, or play in midfield.
Facts.
Right? And you know what? Let's play a quick game of bin or keep, pretty much, if that's what it's called. I think it's the other way around, actually. So, give me 2 secs.
This will be fun. This will be fun. Oh.
Yeah. David Raya, keep.
Yeah.
Ramsdale, bin.
Yeah.
Ben White, bin. I know people are not going to like that, but I've seen enough of this guy so far this season. So,
Okay.
bin. Tomiyasu, keep. Timber, keep.
Yeah.
Saliba, keep. Gabriel, keep. Zinchenko.
Bin.
I mean, if we're willing to play him in midfield, otherwise, bin.
Yeah.
Invert somewhere else. Rice, keep. Partey, keep. Havertz, keep for now.
Yeah.
Odegaard, keep. Saka, keep. Martinelli, keep. Trossard, keep. Jesus, keep. Nketiah, bin.
Bin.
And then we
Yeah.
look towards the reserves. Nelson, bin. Jorginho, bin. ESR, bin. Kivior, you know what? I'll keep him for a backup. Cedric, bin. Vieira, bin. Elneny, bin.
It's too many there.
Bin the whole bench. This is where we got people.
Doesn't that just sums up the depth in this squad? Like, he's had so many that there's been.
Bro,
That just sums up the depth.
we went from having Wiltord and Carnu coming off the bench to Nelson and Nketiah.
No joke.
Please
no
stop
joke.
telling me Nketiah's good enough.
Even
Wake
Nicholas,
up to reality and smell the coffee.
Even Nicholas Bednar was a far better.
Exactly.
Our Lord Benter back than Eddie and
Far better, because at least he
And that
actually
man
scores
is wearing
goals and has
number
a physical
14
presence.
shirt on $100,000 a week. Yet he brings us nothing. When was the last time he scored a goal from the substitute bench?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know.
No one can tell me. It's time to move on now. 40 million, give it to me and run.
Yeah.
Right, Nelson, for his own good, doesn't mean I don't like you, but bro has been here for 7 years. 7 years, man. Move on. Jorginho, bye-bye. Smith Rowe, bye-bye. Elneny, bye-bye. Cedric, goodbye. Ramsdale, goodbye. Zinchenko, goodbye. Just tear the whole flipping team apart and use them funds to buy some flipping competent cover. Right? If Saliba breaks down, bloody hell. Right, Declan Rice had his worst game for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Was that Francis Coquelin or was that Declan Rice last time? Honestly, Martinelli, what is going on with you, sir? And if it is
so poor.
If it is an issue behind the scenes, I hope it does get resolved because we can't afford him to keep on putting stinkers in like that. It's like he's derailed of any ideas. And it's such a shame because this guy was unreal last season. And I feel like there are parts of his game that are raw. But right now, he's just been so bad. Like, so bad. Right? Where is this Martinelli in the Champions League? Like, he plays so well in the Champions League, yet in the Premier League, he ghosts. It's the same with Saka as well. You can go on about Jesus all you want. Whereas the two wingers are not providing. Right, Saka and Martinelli, both of them have turned so predictable lately. And Jesus, how much I give him so much, what's the term? So much praise because, he's actually changed the way we attack. We need someone up top, right? And as I just said, I brought up that stat earlier with the whole shot count in the losses that we've suffered this season. Right, 56 shots, and we've not scored any. I'm sorry, but a striker is definitely on the cards to either play alongside Jesus that he can feed off, or replace him. Or we could shift Jesus out onto the right so he can fight for a spot with Saka. Trossard, I don't exactly blame him, to be honest, because he's not a midfielder.
No.
Do we have an actual position installed into Trossard? Because 1 week he's in centre mid, the other week he's on the left. Next week he's going to be playing centre forward, I'm pretty sure. The week after he'll be benched. What position have we got for Trossard? Because
Yeah.
every week he's chucked into a different position, so I don't blame him. And people are forgetting he's 29. Like, we're going to have to replace him at some point. And then, Bosh, if we haven't improved the bench by then, we don't have anyone to come off the bench and change things around. I think Arteta has to come up with a plan B. He can't be relying on the same players to change the game. Right? Because Nelson, as I said, he's been here for 7 years. Smith Rowe has been riddled with injuries. And Nketiah has never been good enough for years. Right? So how about he trusts in his first team instead of looking towards his sub bench, because that's not working. Right? Has he tried switching the two wingers in Saka and Martinelli?
Yeah,
Saka goes
good
on
point.
the left, Martinelli goes on the right. It's not
Saka
rocket
played left
science.
wing before. I think when we had Emery, he was Saka was originally a left back, if you guys remember.
Yeah.
And he's a left winner, so he can play there.
Yeah, play Martinelli up top maybe,
Yeah,
and shift Jesus out wide. Just try something different instead of sticking with your sub bench. However, I don't exactly blame Arteta for the defeat last night, but why bring Smith Rowe on so late?
yeah. 10
And
minutes.
look,
What do you expect him to do in 10 minutes?
I don't know. He's expected to allow his players to do what they did against Bournemouth. Just go out there, do something, get a goal, right? And why do we have this element in our game where we have to pass it?
Yeah.
Like it's like the Arteta has told the players, right, you are not allowed to shoot unless if you make 15 passes. It always has to be the perfect pass so we can then shoot. Just shoot the ball, man.
Yeah,
Right?
facts.
Us as fans, we don't care about the quality of the goal. We just want the ball in the back of the net, man.
Facts.
Like, it's again, not rocket science. Just put the ball in the back of the net and we're all happy. Last season, we didn't win the league because we didn't beat Liverpool and West Ham. And the same's happened this season. We didn't beat Liverpool last week and we lost to West Ham this time. That's not acceptable. Like, have we learned? But every metric so far this season, right, we are worse off than we were last season. Less goals, more goals conceded, less points. Like, it's a real shame, right? I've already mentioned Ben White, but he's not at the standard from last season. Zinchenko isn't either. Odegaard has had moments, but he's still not the same. The front three are not the same as they were last season. It's just, again, most of these players need shipping out, and January is huge, right? We need 5 positions minimum, but we know that's not going to happen. So I think striker, maybe a left-sided player to, I don't know, give competent cover to Martinelli. Maybe a backup to Saka as well, because we haven't had one in years. Another midfielder. We need a fullback. Jesus Christ, we do need a fullback. Ben White cannot play week in, week out in the Champions League. Because if we play Real Madrid against Vinny Jr. and that,
Yeah.
and fucking, I don't know, Rafael Leao at AC Milan. Oh, in fact, no, AC Milan aren't even in the Champions League.
They got knocked out.
Ignore me. Yeah, who else? Bayern, Sane.
Kvaratskhelia from Napoli as well.
Yeah, there you go. Honest to God, I don't think I can deal with him at right back anymore. Right, maybe keep him as a squad player, but he can't start games. For me, our full strength defence should be either Tomiyasu or Timber at right back, and then left back should be, I don't know. You could even go Tomiyasu and Timber, or you could bring back Tierney, and play him as the left back.
Yeah.
Because with Timber coming in, he inverts better than Zinchenko, if you ask me, and can actually defend. So he could go Timber at right back and then Tierney as the left back. Bosh. But yeah, I'm really, really concerned, and Arteta's got a lot of questions to ask because at the moment he just does not have a plan B, and I don't think he's ever had a plan B. When plan A is working, I love it, but it's just the substitutions baffle me. Although he has nothing on the bench, it's just I'm
Rory,
still
bro.
baffled. Probably more annoyed than I was yesterday.
Yeah, bro. Mate, guys, Rory's cooking, man. Absolute facts as always. Couldn't agree more. Guys, we've got a man Static with us making his debut to the channel. Static, bro, thank you for coming on, my bro. And we're just going through the absolute shit show yesterday against West Ham. But what did you make of the game, mate?
First of all, Josh, panel, hello everyone, and hello everyone in the live chat as well. It's lovely to see you all, and I'm sorry for being late.
No worries, man.
Family drama, what can I say? So, but lateness is greatness. Thank you so much for having me on. It's an honor and a privilege. Yesterday, well, it was a lot like Liverpool's game. Let's be honest. Just yet again, wasteful chances, car crash defending. Although we were a lot worse, let's be honest. But yeah, it's just same old, boys. What can I say? It's just we're just too predictable. And I have to agree with Rory to what he just said. No plan B, no plan C. So we always play the same usual plan A. So it's just, and then when you're playing the same game plan, same formation, so same tactics, it's going to blow up in your face every single time. So, but like I said, just what's costing us is, I think I saw we had 30 shots in total.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we still didn't score. So it's just, boys, I'm still recovering from yesterday. It's just, it's still a shock defeat. Look, listen, full credit to West Ham. They absolutely deserve to win the game. All I can say really is, look, we didn't turn up and we clearly ate way too many Christmas puddings compared to them. Yeah,
it's true, though, bro.
It's true. The defending was absolutely shocking yesterday. Just like I said, we were a lot worse defensively than what we were. So, I could say, and there's a lot of people out there will say, "Oh," and this has been the buzzword of the season, boys. Let's be honest, control. Well, we've had control. Don't worry, we still have control.
Yeah.
But how's that going? Control doesn't make you concede goals. Control doesn't mean you sit back and defend for 90 minutes. It's just,
No, yeah, bro, couldn't agree more, Static. Like, this is, as you said, the whole thing about, but we're controlling games now. We have all the possession. I saw it against Aston Villa, mate. We had all the possession. We had multiple chances. We never took them and we lost the game. Yeah. I saw it against even a team like Brighton. We won the game 2-0. But again, we should have won like 5-6-0. Yeah, the amount of chances we had.
Can I just mention something as well?
Yeah, go on, Rory.
Mavropanos, I believe, throughout his entire Arsenal career, only played 40 minutes. 40 minutes for Arsenal. Yet he scored. It was supposed to be a Declan Rice dagger to West Ham. It ended up being a Mavropanos dagger.
I think Rory, one of his first games was didn't he get sent off against Leicester that season as well?
Yeah, he did.
I think his last game was like Standard Liège away from home in the Europa League. That's the only game I remember him starting in.
He played against Man United in the season before.
Yeah, the Old Trafford game where we lost 2-1.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, but his last game for Arsenal was
under Freddie Lundberg. Yeah.
Like
2-2 game. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to talk about some of the individual performances, and I'll get all you guys' thoughts. I know Rory touched on it quite a lot, but yeah, going through some of the players yesterday. Let's start with Zinchenko. This is just not. This is just not like last season. Yeah, we're not saying this. Last season I was saying this, and this is why I was so pissed off. Sorry for my language. So I was so pissed off of Arteta. Why he bin Kieran Tierney to Real Sociedad. And I'm not saying that because I've got a Tierney shirt. Yeah, I'm saying it because Tierney is an actual left back who can actually defend, who can actually go full, can actually cross a ball. By the way, but no, we're bin him off, and then we keep Zinchenko there. This Zinchenko guy, every single game I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, who's he up against today? Oh, God, Kudus, he's going to get cooked. Oh, God, last week it was Salah, he's going to get cooked. Because this guy simply cannot defend. How many times are we going to say this? But this is the issue. We ain't got no one to drop him. If we drop into the midfield, who's going to play left back? Kivior. He's a
I
centre
would
back.
rather Kivior right now than Zinchenko at left back.
I mean, at least he can defend Rory, but it's about going
Yes.
forward. He offers nothing going forward. That's the
That's
issue
the
with
whole point.
Kivior.
Boys,
the
there
issue
is
with-
one. Sorry, Josh. I apologise.
No. Yeah.
There is one player which Lino or Lino Souza, but let's be honest, Arteta never plays young players.
No. Mate, Static, he had the chance to do it in that PSV game when it was literally a dead rubber, when he was both through and finished off the group. And he didn't bring on any, not even off the bench. Didn't even bring on the
There's
bench.
also, he didn't even make the squad, boys. Except for that Ruel Walters.
Yeah.
He didn't even give him a chance to play. I would love to have seen him play.
Yeah, when we played PSV, didn't give him a single minute.
No. So they ain't got no chance. But
Started Cedric. Although
yeah,
he was all right.
they play Cedric.
We know jolly well's out the door.
Yeah. But look, this is the thing, Zinchenko, right? There's a reason why he's always played midfield for his country, Ukraine, because he's a midfielder. Yeah. When Man City, before Man City signed him, when he played for Zenit and Shakhtar, whoever he played for, he played in midfield. It's only because Mendy got injured at left back. So Pep does what Pep does. He converts players to left back. And now, of course, Arteta was the assistant. Now Arteta has done it ever since. This guy is clearly not a left back. He's decent going forward, and he's decent technically with the ball. Hence why you play in midfield. As Rory said, you play in midfield or you bin him.
Bro, Pep was setting up with Fabian Delph at left back.
Rory,
We wouldn't recommend him starting as a left back now, would we?
No.
Sorry, can I interject? Sorry, Rory.
Yeah, of course.
Josh, Rory, I just want to quickly say as well, Zinchenko, when he was on loan at PSV, he actually, majority of the time, he actually played in midfield. He barely played left back. Oh, probably never. So, but anyway, the floor is yours, Rory.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't blame him at this point. I actually blame the manager for actually playing him as the left back anyway.
Still
but at the end of the day, your job is to play left back. All right. And if you can't defend, then how are you a Premier League footballer? It's as simple as that. And look, it's just prolonging the inevitable right now. Every single game, like you said, who's he coming up against? Oh God, it's always that reaction, isn't it?
For real.
Kudus, it's Salah, it's who else
Kudus.
can you name? Yeah, Kudus.
Kudus had him on toast yesterday.
He did.
Yeah.
Kudus was on smart, man.
Yeah, look, you can get away with him starting against the Lutons and the Burnleys at home, where you can actually gain control in midfield and they don't have many fast wingers. But against a really fast winger who are very good attacking wise, you can't play Zinchenko there, right? Not only he can't defend and he makes petal attempts to win the ball, he doesn't have any pace.
Yeah.
Rory,
Right? He
can
can't
I
deal
just...
with them long balls over the top.
Rory, just to jump in with you there, let's not forget the fact that he also can't defend when it comes to set pieces. His man marking is shocking.
Yeah, that's a good point as well.
Look what happened yesterday against. I was like, he was marking Mavropanos, and then he just like, I lost him. He froze, and then in the last second, it's I better get to him. Too late. Mavropanos unmarked, bang header. Oh.
But the thing is, why have we got him on Mavropanos in the first place? Surely. We got Gabriel, who's 6'5", probably one of our tallest centre backs.
But the thing is, he didn't see him.
Why
You didn't
we
see him
have
coming
him
because he
on
was.
Mavropanos?
So sorry, Rory. I was just gonna say, literally, Gabriel didn't actually see him coming because he was Mavropanos was running right behind. It's only in that last split second he then saw him, but by then it's like, oh shoot, it's too late because he didn't see him coming because Zinchenko just let him run past, and he gets caught in the crowd, and then he's trying to get to him, but he's like, Gabriel will handle it. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. Look,
So
I mean, Zinchenko, another one. Once again, it was awful yesterday. I mean, I think when we did player ratings, Rory, we gave him a 1. 1 out of 10. It was
I agree with that.
That bad yesterday, man.
I agree with Rory's rating.
and against Liverpool, I think I gave him a 2. But yeah, still, it's like this guy is not the guy, man. If you want to keep him, play in midfield, right? I mean, he's always inverting there anyway. But I saw him when we binned off Tini. Anyway, next player, Ben White, as Rory said. Rory said he'll bin him now, right?
Yeah,
Rory said you'll bin him. Like this guy, what's happened to this guy this season? Last season, he was up there for one of the best right backs in the Premier League last season, in my opinion, right? This season, I don't know what's happened to this guy. Tomiyasu, when he's fully fit, and you saw it, he was keeping Ben White on the bench when he's fully fit. The issue with Tomiyasu, he's very injury prone, so...
Josh, can I quickly answer that about Ben White?
Yeah, sure, man.
Too many tans, mate.
Too many
Too many
tans.
tans.
Too many sunbeds.
He's been watching too much professional carp fishing. That's what it is. Honest to God. Bro's just standing in the same position.
Yeah.
Week in, week out. And you know what? I think I tweeted out earlier this year. You know what? He's one of the most underrated Premier League centre-halves, or right-backs, should I say, in the Premier League. Oh, my God. Bro just stands there like a lemon. Like, why is he not being told to do what he did last season? Right? He can't attack, and he looks equally as worse defensively.
Yeah, facts.
Like, Saliba has to hold his hand half of the fucking time. And... look, although we've got Tomiyasu, he can't stay fit. No. So, look, we're going to need to buy a fullback or two. Because, say if we do recall Tierney at some point, he's injury prone as well. So we've got 2 fullbacks there who are injury prone. So we're going to need somebody competent to fill in that gap. Because, look, you can keep Ben White for a squad player, but bin him from this starting 11, man. He's not good enough.
Yeah. As you
but
said,
don't worry, Rory. We have Cedric. Don't worry, Rory. We have Cedric.
Yeah, we've got Cedric, Rory. Don't worry.
We're saved.
But then when he's not...
I think Cedric can actually cross the ball. Like,
mate, that's a good point. Cedric can actually cross the ball, But...
And yet he's not playing. He's not playing. It's just this manager doesn't rotate, boys. He doesn't rotate.
No. But yeah, right, next
player.
He
can take care of Win, so that's cool.
Yeah, Win the dog. Big up Win the dog.
And speaking of Win, can I just say...
I want to know how many times he took him home or took her home. She.
But can I just say, ever since... Have you noticed that, coincidentally, this is including you as well, Sebastian, ever since we brought Win in, have you noticed we've been playing a lot worse? It's a curse. The dog's curse, boys.
Oh my God.
Who actually thinks that improving the team is bringing in a dog?
Oh.
I'm like...
I swear, he put the dog in Feb, when we already bottled the league title last season. There's 2 games left.
And then he puts him in our squad photo. I'm like, I don't care less. I don't care
to be frankly honest,
that doesn't get you results. Doesn't get you trophies. I don't care less about that.
Facts.
I mean, to be frankly honest, he's
cute. He's cute. Yes, okay. Have him around the training ground. Fine, but don't make a big mill about it all. And that.
I mean, she's probably still better than Zinchenko at left back. To be honest. Can we have her starting at left back?
Exactly. Guys, next player, and Rory mentioned this as well. When he literally was cooking, by the way. Rory, mate, you spoke facts there, but Martinelli, bro.
I know.
What's happened to this brother?
Ever
I
since he
remember this guy
got-
came
ever
into
since he got
Arsenal.
that
He scored
injury-
10 goals in his first 12 games.
Ever
Yeah.
What's
since
happened
he
to
got
this
that
guy?
injury at Everton, that's just when
I don't know. I mean, he was ruled out for the rest of this season, last season, wasn't he?
Yeah.
From that Casado tackle, and he's been injured quite a few times.
ever since he got that
Um,
injury at Everton, that's when you just haven't seen the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's unfortunate because I feel like Martinelli's still one of our most important players because he's the only one that injects a little bit of pace into the team. Like we saw against Villa, he was having a poor game, but when he came off, we had no pace. So, look, I don't know whether it's a confidence thing or whether he's just not firing at the moment. I think he needs that goal. And the thing is,
he has
who do you
scored.
drop? I mean,
Sorry, Roy, I was
Trossard's
just-
been
yeah,
dreadful for weeks now. I mean, I don't blame him because he's been thrown in literally everywhere. But
Yeah.
let's not mask over the fact he has been dreadful for weeks now. And I don't know who you drop. So I think you've got to persist with this same front three, unless if we do sign a striker in January, which is absolutely pivotal. If we want to kick on and win the league, that striker could provide the amount of players that are doubling up on Bukayo Saka. Because there's like 3 or 4 players on him. Odegaard, every time he touches the ball, they know every single time that guy plays well, Arsenal turn up. Now, he tried everything, don't get me wrong, and I thought he was our best player. But I now understand why Odegaard does not get the credit he deserves. Because he could have 15 plus assists if it wasn't for our strikers. Right? Now, I'm not pinning the whole blame on Jesus, all right? Because at the same time, Saka and Martinelli have missed big chances. But still, I think Odegaard definitely deserves more credit than he actually deserves because he's not had a competent striker in front of him to finish them sort of chances. So, look, I feel really bad for Martinelli, man, because the only thing I will say about Martinelli, he always wants the football at his feet. It's just every time we play stupid balls up to him, it's always down the right-hand side, right? He has a left back behind him that can't defend, right? And again, the moment he touches the ball, there's 3 or 4 players around him, right? Opposition teams, I fully believe that opposition teams have sussed us out weeks ago, right? I felt like it was the game against Lens in the Champions League where I went, you know what? I think clubs have actually started to suss us out here because coaches actually watch football. All right. They go, you know what? We've got Arsenal this weekend. Their 2 threats are Saka and Martinelli. Stuff them out and they have nothing. If we buy that striker, an Ivan Toney, then that might relieve some pressure off Saka and Martinelli and let them do their thing because they are going to be glued to the striker. For instance, Ivan Toney, right? But 20 goals for Brentford, he's going to be fishing around for any rebounds or crosses. The amount of crosses we do put into the box. So they're going to be like magnetically attached to players like Ivan Toney and Osimhen up top. They're going to be waiting for crosses. And because they are dangerous in the 18-yard box, that could be the turning point because they don't know what Tony's going to do. They don't know where Osimhen's going to go. Like, they're going to have to keep a close eye on both of them, right? If one of them ends up joining Arsenal, whether this January or in the summer, where I think... So, yeah, I think that's when Saka actually will, become back at his best because of that striker. You see, with Man City, right? every opposition is afraid of Haaland, right? Because he's just a robot. We know that already, right? I know he's injured right now, but that then allows other players to step up because Haaland is a freak of nature, all right?
Yeah.
I think we need the same thing, which then will relieve the pressure off Saka and Martinelli, if that makes sense. That's just me.
No, agreed.
I agree, Rory. Look, I want to come to you, Seb, bro. I want to come to you, Seb. Look, in terms of, I mean, I think we all know this game, not just this game, but the whole season, proved that we needed to sign a new striker in January. Look, don't get me wrong. I think Jesus is a good player. I think, you know, his hold-up play, his link-up play is very skillful, technically superb. When it comes to goal scoring, he's not a goal scorer. Okay, let's be honest with it. He's not a goal scorer. When he's having a bad game, we've got Eddie Nketiah off the bench. Not good enough. Please bin him, okay? In terms of strikers, I've said it. Ivan Toney has to be the main guy we go and get. He would be perfect for Arsenal. Back 20 goals for Brentford last season, right? I think it was even more, around about 20 goals, yeah? For me, he's the second best striker now Kane's left in his Premier League, right? Physically superb, very clinical, you know, link-up play is superb, would easily help our winners, and we can easily occupy him with Jesus as well. Over to you, Seb, man. In terms of this striker situation, what are you saying about it, bro?
If it wasn't more obvious, it's becoming more obvious each week and week and week. Every week it's becoming more obvious that we need our striker. And yeah, like you said, I do like Jesus, but come on. You can't be relying on him every single week to win you a title. You just ain't going to do it. Because A, he's not a prolific striker, and B, he's too injury prone. You need someone up front with a physical presence, like Ivan Toney. Or if you can't get Ivan Toney, there's Dusan Vlahovic. Or if you want to go Dusan Vlahovic, yeah. And if you want to be very ambitious, then you pay the money for Osimhen. I know they're hard to get, but they are out there. If you pay the money, they are out there. And this is what we've got to do.
Facts, sir.
And people,
If you want a player, pay the money. Go on.
exactly. You have to. That's what you have to do.
We did it with Rice. Why can't we do it with everyone else?
Exactly. Exactly. Trust me, you will get. Trust me, you will get a better. You will get far. We will get extra points, and those games that we are missing those chances and can't find the instinct. A top striker has one chance, puts it away. Puts it away. That's what you need. Because City have that with Haaland. Tottenham had that with Kane. And when we were going for titles, we had Henry. He was doing that. One chance, in the net. Ian Wright, and we had him. We don't have that right now. And each week is becoming more obvious time and time and time and time and time again. And I really hope that this club are prioritising that position in the next window. I really hope so, because it's becoming more and obvious. And even Arteta did admit we're light up front. And that better be the main priority. It better be, because top striker, like you said, gets you extra points. And if the likes of Saka, Martinelli and Jesus are off form, it's what you just need. You need an extra striker that can make the difference. Because again, there was no plan B last night. Absolutely none. Like we said earlier, game could have gone another 90 minutes. We probably still wouldn't have scored. Every week. Oh dear. And they better do the business, because again, even though we lost, we're still in a good position. We're only 2 points off top, and we're still in a position where we could win it. It's still wide open, this title race. So what you do is you go in the January transfer window and you do everything you can to get it, to make sure that it's you on top. And they've wasted these opportunities in the past when we've been in good positions come January. They cannot do that again, because if they do, then they're not learning from their mistakes and nothing's changed. And then we will fall short again.
By the way, I think Josh has lost his Wi-Fi, so I guess we'll carry on as always, boys.
He gone.
Well, I was sorry, so you were going to say something, Seb?
Where's he gone?
No.
I think he's
Carry
lost
on.
his Wi-Fi cut out, maybe.
Oh,
Well, we'll carry on. We'll carry on, boys.
Yeah.
I was going to say, boys, are you, Rory, Seb, are you guys confident we're going to deliver in next month's transfer window? We're going to get the players we need to push ourselves over the line and win this league title?
well, how
Do
can
you have any confidence at all?
Well, how
I
can
don't.
you be? Because we've seen it in windows gone by. How can you
Yeah.
be? Last
History.
January, I did actually think we did okay. Actually, last January with what we could get, but his previous ones before that, because we know what Edu is like.
Hmm.
The next
Look, I
week-
was.
oh,
Yeah, well, listen, look, boys, I was happy we signed Trossard.
yeah, me too.
Absolutely love the player, but the other two, no, I was extremely disappointed, especially the fact that at the time we tried to get Caicedo and he wanted to come, he wanted to join Arsenal, but as soon as Brighton offered, said like, no, you got to pay 75, 80 million. Of course, Arsenal pulled out. Big mistake, because then it goes to Chelsea for over £100 million. But
It's
look,
just,
yeah, go
I
Roy.
don't understand.
Yeah, you wanted Mudryk.
Oh, yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
I just don't understand the strategy still, and we're not even in the January transfer window. I've just heard that we're willing to let go of Kivior, and you just mentioned, well, I've
That too.
I would rather Kivior play at left back than Zinchenko right now. We could be letting go of the defender that can play left back. Our only competent cover at left back who can actually defend for the player who can't. And I'm sitting there like, the January transfer window hasn't even started, and I'm already getting concerned. We're letting go of our only, backup centre half, who is somewhat decent, to be honest. Like, I don't blame him that he's got to cover for left back, but whenever he's shifted in at centre half, Kivior, he's actually done really well. So to get rid of him, but have no cover in that area, I'm starting to get really concerned about this. I can't lie. But that's just me. I just can't understand how Liverpool, right? How many points did we finish off Liverpool last season?
Oh, we were miles better than them.
Yeah. And for some reason, they're now better than us. Can someone work that one out?
Makes sense. It does not make sense.
I could tell you, it's their recruitment, boys. It's their recruitment.
And it's
I'll tell you what. If they finish above us, that is inexcusable. You can't allow them lot to finish above you.
No,
right? They don't have.
not. I'm sorry,
we
that
can't allow anyone.
That's a disgrace.
That is a sackable offence.
Yeah, definitely. People whether people want to say on it, I'm sorry. That is inexcusable.
Right, you can say.
I said this on the last podcast as well.
Yeah, you can say City because, well, in fact, no, you can accept City for finishing above you because it's City at the end of the day.
At least then somehow you have one kind of.
But Liverpool.
But now I'm sorry.
They're playing on Thursday nights, man.
Exactly, and they had to rebuild their entire midfield, and they had Firmino and Mane have got. They don't even know what their strongest front line is.
They're in more cup competitions than us as well.
Exactly. And they've spent far less money than we have.
I don't understand. And they've got injuries as well. I don't know. I feel like Partey may be a huge miss. I keep saying that. I think we are missing Partey. Right? Yes, we've got Declan Rice and he's been our player of the season by a million miles. But maybe we are missing that anchor man in the midfield. Because Partey can break up play, right? With them balls over the top. Declan Rice, in terms of slowing the tempo down, he's not as good. So, look, I'm not saying that's a weakness of his game. I just feel like if he's pushed more forward and, if he's linking up with Martinelli, I think that could benefit Martinelli more than Havertz, for example, because it's always really slow. And people can say we missed Havertz in that game. I don't think that would have made a whole, difference in that one because
not a big difference, no.
yeah,
No.
yes, it's got physicality in that, but at the end of the day, the way we were playing, how slow the passing was and the build-up. I mean, let's be honest, Havertz isn't exactly that guy. The moment he has the ball at his feet, quick turn and then bosh, finds a pass. It's always really lackluster with him. So I don't know whether that would have made a difference anyway. But I'm just...
And boys, listen, sorry, go on, Rory, you was going to say?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I was just going to say, boys, look, to go back to what you guys said, listen, I don't care if it's Man City this season. It doesn't matter who the opponent. It doesn't. Yeah, I know. If it's Liverpool, yeah, obviously unacceptable. But here's the thing.
Oh, you're back.
The way, hey, Josh. I was just going to say quickly. Doesn't matter if it's Liverpool or even Man City. I don't care. Any team it is. I don't care who it is. Even especially Man City. If we don't win this league, it's totally inexcusable. Especially with the amount of money we spent, and it's just. Because he's obviously spent that much because he's like, yeah, I want to win this league. And, look, boys, I do criticize Arteta a lot. Listen, I'm Arteta out. I've never wanted him in the first place because the guy has no coaching license, no UEFA coaching license. He's not qualified, boys. Airport Albert, his assistant, he's qualified. He's got his UEFA coaching badges. He should be our manager, not Arteta. But listen, look. When he does well, I do actually praise Arteta. So I know there's someone that was on your channel yesterday, Josh. He kind of
who Charlie? You mean?
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, we got Charlie.
Listen, he's all right. He seems all right. It's just it's just when someone if there's an opinion different to his. Just respectfully disagree. You have to make a big deal about it because it's just look. It's just look. I want my club to win, and what he needs to understand. And there's a lot of people that Arteta do not understand from an Arteta out point of view. We want Arsenal to win. So if that makes me negative, then so be it. What? Because I want my football club that I love so much to win major trophies. I want us, boys. I haven't seen with my own two eyes. I haven't seen Arsenal win the league in soon to be 20 years. It's just why should I be? And I'm being told I should wait. I should be patient. Why? Why should I be?
Yeah.
So
we've been patient for years and years and years. And plus, when a manager comes in, they usually get a 4-year contract. And that fourth season is when you really should expect big things. And if it's still not happening then there's questions need to be asked.
And I just want to conclude. Listen, I do actually praise Arteta for one thing, though. He does, I don't know about you guys, Seb, Rory, Josh. I can tell he does care about Arsenal and he does want Arsenal to win the league. He does want to win Europe. So I give him credit for that. So I do applaud him for that. So he actually wants Arsenal to win, to succeed. So, I give him credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to hide the fact that right now, I do back the manager.
Yeah,
but I'm giving him until March minimum. And if we're out of the Champions League, out of the FA Cup, and out of this Premier League title race...
And he has to go. Then it's time to... And he's got to go.
Yeah. And listen, can I just say, Rory...
For now, I am going to stick by the manager and
fair enough,
see what happens. And obviously, I want him to succeed, man, so badly.
And that's the thing, Rory. I agree with you because
Arsenal,
and that's the thing. As I'm from the Arteta out camp, as I've already said, boys, more than once. Look, we all want Arteta to succeed. So, and that's why people like Charlie and listen, big love and respect to him. But just there's people that are worse than him that refuse to listen to my point of view and my opinion and my view is that, look, we do want Arteta to succeed. We want Arteta to prove us wrong. more than anything. It's just, if he proves us wrong, okay, go again next season, go and win another major trophy again. We want him to keep to, because we all, as Arsenal fans together, we want Arsenal to win that league title again. We want Arsenal to win that European trophy. Like, majority of us that have not seen us win or ever seen us win a European trophy. So of course we want that to happen. Even league title. So I feel sorry for you guys. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen Arsenal win the league. So
Nah, me and Rory have never, man.
we've
We've only seen a few FA Cups, that's it, mate. Just a few FA Cups.
By the way, I absolutely love the FA Cup. So if we win again, cool. But
I've seen
I want us to win. I want more, guys.
Look, if we do win a trophy this season, then I'm willing to give him another chance next season. However,
Yeah, fair enough.
however, I expect him to then push on from that, because that is progress, if you ask me. Not league positions, depending on the matter, obviously. If you win nothing, finish third, and then the following season you finish second, that's not progress. If you win an FA Cup, celebrate it, fantastic, right? But next season, you go on to win a Premier League or Champions League. That is progress, if you ask me. I don't know about you, but winning trophies is progress, depending on the level, right? Let's be honest here. Arteta has not won a trophy with his current team, right? He won that trophy. How long ago was it? 3 or 4 years ago, right? He won that with Unai Emery's team. And so look, say if he does get sacked, I will never, ever forget the fact he's, I would say, made us love Arsenal again, and he's tried his absolute best for Arsenal Football Club. That's what I will say. He's tried his absolute best, but if he doesn't win anything, at the end of the day, football is a ruthless sport, and you've got to call a spade and get someone in who can do it, or else, if we're going through the same cycle again with no trophies, but we're just focusing on getting top 4, then there's going to be players in this team that will move on.
Exactly.
They will grow that elite mentality and go, you know what? There's teams there that will upgrade, that will get further than us. And, Newcastle, they may be in a bad patch right now, but I'm pretty sure they will be there with years to come. Right? Look at the likes of Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp, Vieira, them, man. When we moved to the Emirates, because we weren't winning anything, what did they do? Moved on. Because we weren't winning anything.
Well, Bergkamp retired, so that's not the best example. Henry, Vieira, even he moved on. And, Fabregas, Fabregas, he moved on because he didn't.
I was just gonna say, boys,
see Saka doing that if we're not not winning.
Rice.
He will. He'll eventually move on.
We've seen him in his interviews recently. Declan Rice, he wants to win. He's really demanding. He says, "This is why I've come to Arsenal, to win trophies." And if we're not winning, then he is going to soon move on.
Yeah,
he will. And you can't.
No, the thing is, right, guys. There's no more excuses left for this manager now. Because for me, he spent all the money. He spent 700 million. This is his own squad now, right? So it's his own players now who needs to deliver us success. Needs to deliver us trophies. And if
we've
not,
got January to come as well.
He's going to spend more money in that window, hopefully, and we actually get what we need in January. I've still got doubts about that. I'm still doubtful about this manager. I don't want to call him.
That's why I want him gone.
Yeah,
because I don't trust him, boys. I don't trust him to spend more money.
I don't want us to sit there and be like, "Is Arteta a nearly manager?" Like, do we need that elite guys to take us over the line in terms of winning these, major trophies now?
Yeah,
because I've still got my doubts over this manager to see if he can actually really do it yet.
I've just seen Ancelotti sign a new deal with Real Madrid. So
2026, boys.
Yeah, good. Meanwhile, as you're saying, man.
Yeah, I was just to say, look, I never wanted Arteta in the first place because of his inexperience, and he's still showing that a lot the last 4 years now. So I'm sorry, he shouldn't be here. He has to go. He still has to go. And listen, look, boys, for my stance is this: whether we lose, whether we draw, Arteta out. No excuses. Because listen, and I'm putting this into context. I can see as well. He's had enough. He's taken Arsenal as far as he can. But if we want to go to that next level, to get over the line, to win the league titles, to win those European trophies, got to bring in an experienced coach in or manager in. So, I know. I did suggest. I want Simeone, and I would love to have, or even Ancelotti. And there's another coach who actually is available right now, Hansi Flick. I'd take him. Yeah, I know people say, "Oh, he didn't do well in Germany." Yeah, but that's international football. That's a completely different sport compared to obviously the same sport, boys, but obviously
didn't he win 6 trophies?
Compared to,
sorry to cut you off. Didn't he win 6 trophies in one season at Bayern Munich? Hansi
pretty
Flick.
much, yeah. That 2019-20 season, then 2020, because he won the Super Cup and then he won the Club World Cup. Listen, like I said, for what he did with Bayern Munich, it was remarkable. He did a phenomenal job. I'd take him. He's available right now, boys. I'd take him. So, because we need coaches that know how to get things done, to get over the line when it really matters.
Yeah,
they know they know how to do it. So Arteta, he's shown me he can't do it. He doesn't know how to do it. And look, I totally respect what you're saying, Rory. You want to give him until March. So listen, I want him gone right now. But look, I totally respect your opinion and I respect all fans that want to give him until the end of the season, and then if he doesn't win, and I've heard a lot of Arsenal fans, even especially Arteta fans, they say if he doesn't win the league or Champions League, he has to go. And fair enough, you want to give him to the end of the season. As for me, I want him gone right now because
that's fair, bro.
I don't see progress. Yes, okay, maybe in terms of league positions, but it's not enough. I want trophies, boys.
Yeah.
The thing that concerns me is that after last night, that really does actually show me that this team is not ready to win this league.
Yeah.
And January is make or break for our season, unless there's things done. We won't be. I'm sorry, that's very concerning, and people don't want me to say this, and I don't usually say this until we're mathematically done. But come on, we've got to start using our head now. That's not a title winning performance. None of these recently. Need our striker.
We've won one game out of 5.
Otherwise, we're just going to keep dreaming. That's all. We're just going to keep.
We've won one game in 5.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's not good enough.
That's not title-winning form, boys.
It's not.
No.
Exactly.
Right, I want to quickly get you guys' thoughts because we're out of time on this Fulham game, right? We got them. Sunday.
Sorry, Josh. Sorry, I just want to say
go on, Static. Yeah, go on, bro.
Listen, yes, we do need a striker, 100%. I can see that's the headline just down there. Yes, we do. We definitely need a striker, 1,000%. But here's the thing, boys: is it enough to get us over the line to win league? No, definitely not. We need another centre back, boys. We also need a central midfielder. So the way I see this, I just want to say quickly, if we can sign Tony and Palhinha from Fulham, and hopefully another defender too. And people say, and I want us to sign Joachim Andersen, the Danish centre back from Crystal Palace. Listen, I don't want him. He's not going to come in to be starting every game, every week, but he would provide decent competition and he would provide adequate cover for Arsenal, for the back line. Because, he's not the quickest, but he's got a football brain, boys. He knows how to defend. His anticipation, the way he defends is very good. And he's having a fairly decent season right now. So, but like I said, most importantly, you got to ask the question yourselves: for centre back, who would you choose, Anderson or Kivior? I know I'm choosing Anderson every single time
all day. Yeah.
I mean, I've been hearing that Inacio, the Sporting centre back, has been linked with Arsenal. over the last
And-
couple of days.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Liverpool
he's
as
got
well.
15 million release clause. He's been linked with Liverpool recently.
Wait,
He's
1-5, Rory. 1-5.
Huh?
50 or 15.
50.
50.
Oh,
50.
I wish it was
Say, mate,
15.
I thought
I
you said
wish we got
15. I was like,
50.
what?
But yeah, I would take Inacio. I think he will go to Liverpool. It's probably going to be Mark Guay, actually. That we're going
I wouldn't say
to.
no to him. I wouldn't say no to Gay. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, he's okay, but I think Anderson is better than Mark Guay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
my
I don't.
favour.
Yeah.
I rate Anderson as well, man. Yeah.
Anyway, Josh, you want to carry on to the next segment?
Oh yeah, yes. Fulham.
Sorry about that.
Fulham next.
Just want to get out of the way.
Static, we'll start at you, bro. Are you confident,
Yeah.
Static, we can go to Fulham after yesterday and pick up the 3 points? How are you feeling
Short
going
answer.
into this game?
Short answer, boys. No. I have no confidence whatsoever. No. Because like I said, boys, it's just... I mean, I could say this, look, 15, 20 years ago, I used to be... Even 19, 20 years ago, when Arsenal were competing for the league, I always looked at the next 5 games. But I don't know if you boys do this as well, but the last 5 years, I always look at the next game, never the next 5 games ahead, because it's just,
Yeah.
I have no confidence in the team because you just don't know what you're going to get from Arsenal. But look, I do expect Arsenal to win. They should win away against Fulham. Like our away record is very good against Fulham away, but
Yeah.
based on current form and the way we're playing, I have no confidence whatsoever. And I just want to say, I won't be surprised if Fulham bounce back with a win or a draw, because
Yes.
they lost very badly to Bournemouth 3-0. So I won't be surprised if Leno puts in a world-class performance, and then we lose 2-1 or something.
I'm looking at Seb because I know Seb's a massive fan of Leno, as we all know it.
Look, I like Leno, but obviously he wasn't good enough for Arsenal, like to take us up to where we want to win major trophies and all that. But yeah, go on, Seb.
He was.
Yes, Seb,
He was.
over to you, man. We're facing
He was.
Leno. We're facing Leno, Seb, bro.
Great. Well, that's going to give us confidence because we can't score goals at the moment. So if we can't put any past these other keepers, how are we going to put any past him? Oh, well, look.
Seb,
He's
sorry
the
to
worst
interrupt, bro.
keeper. He's the worst, the very next keeper you want to come up with when you need goals and you're struggling for goals. This isn't
Can I
even
just-
funny now because.
Yeah.
This
Sorry,
is-
Seb. Sorry to interrupt, bro. I was just going to say, you said something before, but I think you said something as well. Leno, did you think he was good enough for Arsenal, and did you think he was the goalkeeper that would take us to winning major trophies, in your opinion?
110% yes.
Fair enough. I disagree, but I respect your opinion.
100%. I think he's
But
the
yeah,
best.
go on. You were saying.
He's the best keeper we've had in the Emirates era. I really, truly agree with it. I've just for everything.
I personally think Emi Martinez, but look, I respect your opinion, man.
He was up there, but I
Fair
think
enough,
both.
fair enough.
I think both Leno and Martinez are better than the current two we have now.
Oh yeah, they are 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I think no one can debate that. No one can debate that. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Ramsdale and Raya have been average this season.
average.
Mm.
Because you just want to improve the playing style. Well, come on.
Yeah. And can I just say, to go back to what Josh for, because obviously I missed the first 30 or so minutes of the show. Listen, the only positive from that game was the penalty save. Apart from that, we were absolutely horrendous. And we got what we deserved last night, boys.
Disgusting.
Too much Christmas pudding, boys.
It's disgusting, and it's so worrying. People can use,
especially at home, boys. You know,
I'm not in the mood for these Christmas pudding jokes and all. I'm not in the mood because I'm that hurt and that.
Yeah.
I'm that hurt and I'm gutted about it. Again, it just shows me everything.
West Ham wanted it more, boys.
Like I said just now, that shows me that this current team is not ready to win this league. It's not. You want to believe they can, but it's just not. Oh, and I'm concerned about.
Boys,
Are we
Boys,
going to do?
we're significantly weaker compared to 12 months ago.
No, it's terrible. We shouldn't be having. It's like, are we actually going to do the business in January? And is his manager actually good enough mentally to get us over the line? These two things, I'm just not convinced. So I'm not convinced in that, and I'm not convinced in that. And if you're not, I haven't got confidence in that, then where can we go? Oh man, I'm just so upset. Oh,
We're still upset. It's still raw from last night.
It's been on my mind literally all day, all morning. I couldn't get out of bed until 1 o'clock and that night, and I still out. And then when I got out, I was still thinking about it all morning.
I couldn't get out of bed until 3, mate.
Trust me,
it's just a game. Don't worry about it.
Everyone says that about
I was up until like 2
I care
a.m.
so much. I love my club so much.
Seb, bro, I was kidding.
I'm just
But
sick.
you know, all these top gooners. Sorry to interrupt, bro. I was just gonna say all these top gooners. Super
I'm
bad.
just sick.
But it's just a game. Don't worry about it. But look,
The thing
football
is,
is life.
sick and tired.
It's more than a game. Well, to me, it is.
Yeah.
I'm just
There's a lot of people. Yeah.
I'm just sick and tired of this club not achieving what they're supposed to do, and we always have this. We always keep saying, "Oh, what if? What if? Oh, it's the hope that kills you." I'm tired of this because we get this every season, and then nothing changes every year. And then all you do is you just get slapped back down to the reality again. There's always things missing when we have good strikers. It's the defense that's not fixed. When we got good defenders right now we can't finish off dinner. It's just like it's always just an ending. It's just an ending cycle and all this. And we never. The thing is, we never do what's required when it comes to transfer windows fully. We got Declan Rice, very good. We need him more than
Exactly. This after every single window, Seb, we're always saying we need more.
And then we're always going to come into every period, like every season, that this player gets injured, crisis, gone, season done. And yes, I know if it can happen to any player, like when Liverpool lost Van Dijk, their season collapsed. If City lose De Bruyne or Haaland, they'll struggle. I get that, but it happens too much with us. And then I've got a few Arsenal fans saying, but we're still one window away from really changing. I really feel
There's no guarantees.
Really,
that's what everyone's relying on that, but it's no guarantees.
You got to do when you get a golden opportunity to do it, you do everything you can to take it. And the reality is, we have to deliver something this season. We've got to, because I'm sorry, he doesn't have any. He has no more excuses. This guy, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Do you honestly think they settle for this? As soon as they see something's not right, bang, out.
Facts.
That's how big clubs.
Look how many managers Real Madrid and Bayern Munich have been through.
Exactly, but they finish. If they constantly win every time, they win. They win trophies. If that wins me trophies, I'm having that all.
Can I just say quickly, Roy, before you say anything, I was just going to say quickly, listen, when Bayern Munich won the league title on the last day of last season, guess what happened? They got rid of their Oliver Kahn and Salih Hamidzic, their sporting directors and chief, all the backroom stuff. So, because they wanted to go on the pitch to celebrate with the players, but then I think Uli Hoeneß was like, no, or someone was like, no, you're not celebrating with the team. F off. You're both fired. Get lost. They were both on the field. Khan and Salih Hamidzic. Like, we're ex-players. We want to celebrate. We know what it's like to win with Bayern Munich. No, you're gone. Bye.
There we go, man.
Elite mentality.
I'm going to ask, do you reckon all of the Madrid fan base was pleased to see Ancelotti signing a new contract at Madrid?
Not all.
I bet it's mixed feelings. I have a feeling. Because there's some that do rate him and some don't. But
exactly.
Look at the Barcelona fans, though. They're talking about their club legend, Xavi, right now, yeah? One of the best midfielders I've seen in my lifetime. Half the Barca fans got him sacked.
Yeah.
Because they've got Genora, who they're rivals. They've got Real Madrid above them.
Yeah.
And they ain't going to win anything this season.
But from defending champions, Josh, they won the league last season. And look at where they are now. It's not good. Exactly. So I don't blame. At least, yeah. And like I said, there's a lot of Xavi fanboys out there that want to keep him. But the majority of Barca fans that go to the games home and away every time, They want him gone. It's the same with Arteta, and here's the thing: people
It's because
don't
their
realise this as well.
high. Their standards are high.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the. And can I just say, boys, if you guys know who Kenny Ken is,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
good.
legend.
big up Kenny
I
Ken.
actually saw him at the game last night. I bumped into him.
Which, by the way, to anyone out there, and including all you guys panel, you must go and follow him on Instagram. Kenny
No,
Ken,
he's,
1972.
he came on
Sorry,
here.
I had to.
He's
I
come
had
on
to.
here.
I had to plug that. Sorry.
He's come on here once. He's brilliant.
He's been on the
Wait,
podcast.
he's
loads of
on.
times.
He's come on here.
Yeah. He's a
No
legend, man.
way. He's been on
Yeah,
your
legend.
Oh wow.
He did once, yeah.
Fantastic.
I
Fantastic.
like people like Lee Judges, Dan Potts, and Turkish.
Yeah.
They keep it real.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, but and listen, because yes. But I was just gonna say, boys, look, listen, I follow him on Instagram, Kenny Ken, and if you trust me, if you send him a message, he'll respond to you. He will have a conversation with you. Trust me. So he's always got, and I love that about him. Like whether you're Arteta in or Arteta out, he always have time to have an actual conversation with you, but especially when it comes to football. He loves it. He loves Arsenal so much,
Yeah,
man.
he does.
He cares so much about it. Yeah.
We love the club so much, and all we want is the best. And
Yeah.
if
And
it's going well, we praise the team. You've seen us on podcast. We say we praise it. But when
Yeah,
it's
and that's the
going
thing.
well, we will not just sit here and just sugarcoat it and just glossing over things that are not true. We don't do that. We speak the truth here. And if people honestly do not like it, then maybe this isn't the channel for you.
Facts,
sorry.
Seb.
Yeah, I know.
Seb,
Well
you
done,
said it.
Seb.
Go on, Seb.
I was going to say as well.
Seriously, I'm still hurting from last night. I'm still hurting from last
Same,
season, but we didn't win this title. I'm still
same.
I'm hurting. I want the best. This is why I pay my money to go every week. I do my articles. I do my Instagram page because I care, and I want us to start. And there's no reason for this club to start doing what we smashed Highbury down for. And the last thing I don't want. The next thing I don't want is, and I've said this on the channel a few times, is to just be happy now, just finishing third, fourth again. We did not kick out Wenger to go back to doing what we were doing.
But we're second.
To get
Be happy,
better.
Seb.
No,
Just be happy we're second.
if we didn't win a trophy. Second doesn't win a trophy.
No, but
We win a
Seb,
trophy.
this is the issue, yeah. This is the issue. This is why. This applies to me and Rory's generation, yeah. Because everyone now, when we're growing up, this whole thing, when we had Arsene Wenger, was finishing top four. Top four is the aim every single season. It's not like when you guys were watching the Arsenal back in the day, right? When that was unacceptable standard. But when it's me and Rory's age, like ever since we moved to the Emirates and later Wenger stages, it's been this whole thing of getting top four every single season.
Yeah.
Top
and guess
four
who's to blame for that?
That is exactly why people disrespected my opinion last night.
I saw that, by the way, last night.
Yeah. Yes.
People love to disrespect my opinion because I am that age and I've never seen us win titles before. The moment I open my mouth, everyone comes for me. Like, if you actually allow me to finish a sentence, then you will hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right? I'm not going to name specific names, but honest to God, I swear I have to get that off my chest, man, because...
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, every time I open my mouth, everyone comes for me because of my age and the fact that I haven't watched Arsenal win a league title. At the end of the day, do I want Arsenal to win right now because I am here? Yes. So enough of this BS about, because I'm 16, yeah, I talk positive about Arsenal. Like last season, we praised the team heavily because we were excellent for,
Can I just say,
I would say, until March time, right?
Yeah.
I was one of the most positive Arsenal fans out there that was praising Arsenal constantly, right? This season, because I've given Arteta less slack, everyone comes for me. Like, I want him to succeed, for God's sake, right? And I've already said this season, if he doesn't succeed, then he's got to go. But people still have a problem with that. Although I back them up, like it's honestly jarring to see, because I am that age and I've not seen Arsenal win a league title. People come for me because I've
Can
not
I
seen
just
us
say,
win major trophies. It's
yeah, Roy,
No.
I have to say this. I must say this. I have huge admiration for you and Josh because you guys want to see Arsenal to win the league title and the European trophy because you obviously never seen it in your life. So, and of course, as Seb and I have never seen Arsenal ever win a European trophy unless we were born before '94. But
Born in '94, so I haven't. I was
Yeah.
born that same year, so no, you can't.
I wasn't even born before that. But but the point is, we haven't seen Arsenal even I became Arsenal quite late, but even I'd never seen European trophy success for Arsenal. So, and like I said, there's a lot of people, a lot of Arsenal fans, your age, Josh, and your age, Rory, that are just happy with top four and mediocre, and they don't want Arsenal to win to succeed. And I feel sorry for you guys that you did get sucked in by Arsene Wenger.
Well, they probably do, but they probably do want us to succeed. But the thing is, even if they don't, they'll just be okay. Well, at least we move forward. Okay,
Not the majority of. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Next season, okay. Well, the thing is, Arteta. But look at where we were. Look at what he's done. Look at what he's had to build of a broken club. You've got to allow him to complete the talks and complete the project. He's had it, but he's had the time. He's had. His time to deliver.
Yeah, I was going to say, to impersonate Arsene Wenger, will top four is the trophy we must go for.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you look at me?
Even admitted that once, and I'm sorry, that ain't.
Yeah,
sorry.
And then there's one question I remember when I asked him, "What's the next level?" Wenger goes, Arsene Wenger, well, next level is the next level is the next level. What? So we don't want to win the league again? I don't.
I want us to win the league,
Yeah.
but the moment I praise Arteta for doing something right, apparently it's lowering the standards. It's you're accepting mediocrity. I'm praising the man because he's got something right, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
You'll
here's
give
the
credit
thing,
where credit's due, people.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I criticise the man when he gets it wrong, but I praise him when he gets it right.
Of course.
Roy, I agree with you. Because can I just
What
say,
is wrong with
and I know,
people
Josh, you're
these
going to
days?
wrap this up soon because obviously you want to conclude, obviously, Fulham. So I do apologize that we've been going sidetracked, but this has been a good show. But I do want to say, look, when we win, I do praise Arteta and the players. But if I'm not happy with performances or certain things like tactical changes, of course I'm going to criticize because, like I said, I want the absolute best from
That's all we want.
Arteta and the players. Yeah, exactly. So that's all we want. That's all we want. And when we lose, I criticize everyone. I criticize Arteta and the players. You've got to be consistent with that. It can't be one over the other. So, and there's a lot of people that are Arteta out, including myself. We do actually do that. We criticize everyone when we lose, but when we win, we do praise pretty much the majority of everyone. So Arteta and the players. So, but people always, they like to get 10, 30-second clips of what we say. It's never listening to the full 14 minutes of what we say from start to finish. So, yeah. But going back to what you said with the game, Fulham, look, I don't know if you're doing score predictions, but based on our current form, I think we'll, and I hope I'm wrong, but we're going to lose probably 2-1 to Fulham. It's going to be another shock defeat.
Wow, okay.
But like I said, unless we put our chances away,
and
we actually learn our lessons, we could win. We should win. But like I said, we should win. I want us to win, but based on current form, we're going to lose, boys. So yeah, and that's going to ruin my New Year's Eve, boys.
Right on top of New Year's as well, people.
They better win, Arsenal. You must win. You must
win, exactly.
But
Seb,
Rory's. I think Seb and Rory got to say something about Fulham game, and then
yes,
I'm going to shut up now.
No, static, mate. You always keep it real, man. Always speak the facts as always, man. And I'm happy to have you on every single time if you want.
I would love to come back on again, boys. Because
you always keep it real, man. You know.
Yeah. And can I just say, Rory, I respect for what you did yesterday for standing out for yourself and listen, don't let anyone bring you down, and I respect you for that, man. Because
Yeah.
listen, I've been in your position many times where people are trying to bring me down, and people say, "Oh, you're wearing rose tinted glasses." I was like, "Well, no." I don't know if you guys know, but I've actually been on Lee Gullen's channel at least 3 or 4 times, and he's nicknamed me Stevie Wonder because I got the vision.
Wonder.
Because I got the vision, boys, and it's true though. Because
no. I don't. He's someone I really cannot stand because he takes it way too far. His personality.
yeah, fair enough.
His
Look, fair enough.
is
But-
it's not. I can't stand him.
Yeah,
And
so
I even had rows with him.
I hear.
His personality is just a
Wait, have you've
Yeah,
argued
they've
with
had
him
a bit of beef
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
past.
yeah.
Like,
Trust
What, on
me,
Twitter?
that guy's a
Yeah,
horrible
yeah.
bully. And I don't like the fact that he's part of our fan base. I don't, because he's not.
Yeah, but you also got to look at on the other side of the coin the toxic, fake positive Arsenal fans that shouldn't be part of the Arsenal fan base because they don't want to see Arsenal to succeed. But look, listen, look.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that man I have a problem with. That man.
Seb, there's no hate between you and I. And look, if you don't like it, I don't. Listen,
No, it's him. I don't know. For most other fans, like I said, if
Yeah.
his lead judge is Turkish, Kenny Ken Dampots. Believe me, they're the ones I just. And do you live on AFTV? Do you know the Forever Arsenal podcast? People like Jordan. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
yeah. But I was just gonna say, because look, I do kind of have to stick up for Liga a little bit here because, like I said, when I was down the dumps, he did reach out to me, so big love and respect to him for that. And listen, you don't have to like guys. Look, there's a lot of people that don't like him. That's fine. That's fine. There's no. I have no. That if you don't, that's fine. And here's the thing. He said it himself openly. Look, if people like him, cool. If people don't like him, cool. Yeah. Life goes on, mate.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. And that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yes, Seb and Rory. Just quick fire predictions because I'm meant to be going on Jordan's channel. Right, I'm about 40 minutes late.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Josh.
No worries.
We got completely sidetracked, but it's just
quick fire score prediction, man, for the Fulham game.
I'll back the boys and I'll say 2-1 win, but it's not me saying it with a confident chest, but I have to back the boys whenever I predict. So 2-1, and they owe us a performance.
Yeah, they sure do, man.
Yeah.
Rory, prediction for the Fulham game, bro.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Arsenal. I never predict us to lose. That's it. I mean, it's tradition at the end of the day. So I'll back Arsenal with a 2-0 win and a Leno own goal in the last minute.
Way.
You just had to say that. Seb's right there, He's like, hey,
what did you say?
What's wrong with you?
Well, we all know he's not going to do that. So you can say what you want. He's not going to do it.
But then he does it. He's like, he's not going to do it. And then he does it.
He doesn't. He never.
I mean, he scored no goal against Everton, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
No,
he didn't.
No. Seb with us.
I have very rarely seen that guy make a very bad mistake or a very bad error. I have very rarely saw it. But the others I've just seen do it time and time again. Trust me, he's the worst.
It's going to be one of them FIFA goals where
trust me, he's the worst keeper.
And you accidentally press X to kick it in the opposite way.
He's the worst keeper to come up against when you're struggling for goals.
Well,
yeah.
So you gone 2-0 Arsenal. I've gone 1-0 Arsenal. I feel like it's gonna be one of those games, man. Well,
you guys are too positive. I'm the only one that's saying we're gonna lose.
I'm only doing it because
I don't blame you, Stack, after watching last night's performance.
I'm not saying it with I'm not saying it with a confident chest. I'm still saying it with my head down. I still can't get over last night's shambles, and it just tells me everything I need to know about this team right now.
Yeah,
we've actually got some winnable games coming up, and there's just no excuses to not pick up points in them games.
And here's the thing, boys. Look, if we have any chance of winning the league, we need to get over 90 points. So we can't even afford to. I know, but I'm just saying, just hear me out here. Just hear me out. if we have any chance, that's what I'm saying. If we have any chance at all to win this league this season, we have to get over 90 points, which means we basically can't lose any more games and draw any more games. But yes, we all know it's unlikely. But like I said, that's the harsh reality we live in, boys.
It
If we
is.
want to get that league title, we have to aim for over 90 points.
You need now.
It sucks, but yeah.
Now you need around 95. You need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
He's not ready to do that. It's just aim.
Because like I said, even 90 points exactly is not enough. Maybe even 95 points. That's just yeah.
No,
Agree, Seth.
Facts.
Yeah.
you're right.
Look, lads, it's been a pleasure, man. Really enjoyed it tonight, and I'm going to have to wrap it up because I'm running really late for my man Jordan's stream. He's going to kill me, but who cares, people, mate? I've really loved this. Static, bro, thank you very much for making your debut, man, on the stream and on the channel. And
Thank you for having me on. Can I shout out my socials?
Of course, man. Of course. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram, static__5. You can also find me anywhere within the Arsenal YouTube community, including the live chat of Josh's fantastic channel. And yeah, like I said, anywhere that's Arsenal related for YouTube. And big love and respect to the panel. It's lovely to meet you both finally, officially. Of course, I've seen you guys many times previously, and I've got big love and respect for you guys for your opinions. And Josh, thank you again for having me on. It's an honor and a privilege. And big up to everyone in the live chat. Please like and subscribe. This is a fantastic channel. And yeah, that's
respect, man. Yes, guys, me and Stack, we can do the show together probably 2024. So, as soon as New Year comes, I'll be getting contact with him, and we've seen Stack more often. Absolute real one. Keeps it real. Says it how it is. So yeah, I really appreciate you, taking time out to come on today, man. And yeah, we'll keep in touch. Someone asked, big up my man, Sir AGG. Seb, it's got to happen, surely. New Year's revolution. Seb gets a YouTube channel, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
You really should, man.
He's
I don't think you should, bro. But it's up to you,
mate.
I don't really
Seb's
like.
how it is as well, man.
You've got your opinions. You're a very opinionated person, but in a good way. In a good way, of course. You speak from the heart, man. You're like me. You're like me. You speak from the heart. You say it is. You say it.
Yeah, facts. But Seb,
you don't hold back.
Articles coming up?
Well, there's supposed to be one this week based on the transfer window, the targets and all that. But I haven't written it. I'm not going to write. I haven't written one on the game last night or the form recently, but maybe that might come in next. But yeah, hopefully there'll be one tomorrow just based on the window.
Yeah, all right. Big up, Seb, as always, man. I really appreciate you coming on. Rory, bro, content-wise coming up for you, man.
Yeah, this weekend there should be a watch-along for the Fulham game. Hopefully it's better than it was on, yesterday, wasn't it? I don't know. I have severe bad luck with watch-alongs lately. I don't know what's going on. Every time I go live, we end up losing, and yeah, it's horrible. So hopefully, this time when I go live, it's going to be somewhat a positive result. So there'll be a watch along, obviously a match reaction after the game. Although I'll see whether I'm doing anything on Sunday, because obviously it's New Year's Eve, innit? So yeah, hopefully I can find myself some time to watch the game and obviously go live. But yeah, I'll try and set up a watch along and obviously a match reaction, and yeah, that's about it really.
Yeah,
make sure you got some good luck charms.
Yeah, look, guys, thank you very much for coming on. Thanks everyone in the chat every single time, and we're back tomorrow for, of course, a few streams once again, and obviously match day is Sunday as well. And yeah, we're every single day, people. Hit that button if you haven't already. Sub channel if you are new. We're out of it. Please, Arsenal, sign some players and beat Fulham. Do not ruin our new year. We're out of it, people. Take care, guys.